Meghan Markle reject the helping hand and friendship from none other than Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, upon the birth of her daughter Lily Diana. Hi, morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. We're careering ahead. We're not too long now to the great day. Hope you're all keeping well, and as ever, thank you so much for joining me today. Truly appreciate it. And as ever, I like to say welcome to all those brand new subscribers. We're rising. Listen, I've got to tell you some hot news as well. Apparently, I'm going to be getting an award from YouTube. It's your award, remember, too, for achieving, I think it's 100,000 subscribers. I never really understand any of these things, but it's wonderful, isn't it, to get that award. Once it arrives, I will film it, of course, and dedicate it to each and every one of us who've joined this channel and like this lively debate on royals, politics, entertainment, and of course those wonderful showbiz memories that I'm allowed to share from time to time with you. Hope you're enjoying all the content, but back as ever to your breaking royal story of the day. Now, we often say here on the show, don't we, that we spend half of our time correcting the wrongs of what comes out in the media. And let me explain, it's interesting. I often see when I look through some of the things online or the newspapers, if I'm sat around in the studios and stuff, what I do notice is that there are a lot of stories where you kind of think, well, that's not true. But of course, certain stories take life of their own. And this one in particular did take life. You'll recall, of course, a few months back now when the very beautiful Catherine was attending a function and a rogue reporter, after the birth, of course, of Meghan and Harry's baby daughter, Lily Diana, had the, tenacity to sort of ask the Duchess what did she think about, Meghan's new daughter. And very graciously, obviously caught off guard, Catherine said, well, we haven't met her yet, but we're looking forward to meeting her. We hope to meet her very soon. I thought that was a really polite thing to say. After all, we all knew the problems that were ongoing after that unfortunate interview that Harry and Meghan decided to do with Oprah Winfrey. And things were still very brutally raw. We often have to say, as you know here on the show, allegedly, but the story goes that Catherine tried to reach out 5 times to Meghan to offer congratulations on a personal level following the birth of Lily Diana. Now, as we often say here on the show in fair and balanced terms, let me tell you the truth, that simply didn't happen. And it wasn't through any spite or anything like that. What I've been told is this. Catherine really understood, having 3 children herself, what a fraught time it can be. After all, the Sussexes at this point are now parents to 2 little people, right? So she wouldn't really think to, butt in, shall we say, and try and offer assistance and help. She would wait to be asked, to be invited. Now, what we do know is there was a present sent over and a card congratulating the couple. That is where the story ends. They were being civil, polite and courteous, obviously, their family remaining still. Some might say undeservedly, but that wouldn't be for me to comment. But as for the fact that Catherine reached out over 5 times and was rejected, I'm assured by senior palace courtiers it's simply not true. But there's too many of these stories for them to sort of, refund, as it were, and basically say, no, that didn't really happen. Now, as you now know, that truly is what happened between Meghan and Catherine. They didn't respond to each other because obviously both were busy working mums at that point. And as any new mum will tell you, you don't really want to be crammed with well-wishers and gift givers and all that sort of stuff, particularly in the first few weeks of giving birth. You want to collect your thoughts and decide where you're going to go next. Now, I know a lot of people on this channel below will say, oh, you're being nice to Meghan. No, I'm being fair and balanced, and this is what the channel is about. So to recap, did Meghan reject Catherine? Absolutely, 100% no. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.